self meditation. Hello and welcome. Please make sure that you are completely comfortable and that you will not be disturbed for the duration of this session. This allows for maximum relaxation and connection to your higher self. To relax, we breathe deeply and activate our senses. So let us, or perhaps there are sounds you can also hear in your surroundings. Good. Now stop listening to the sounds and begin to focus on the sensations in your body. What are your fingertips touching? Notice how the palms of your hands feel. What are your feet touching? Notice how the soles of your feet feel. Become aware of your head and notice how your scalp feels. Do you feel a tingle? Can you sense how extremely powerful your brain is? How about your mind? Can you become aware of your mind? How big is your mind? Our mind is our imagination, and our ability to imagine is boundless. The mind does not have any limits whatsoever. You can literally use the great power of your creative imagination to experience quantum dimensions. I'm about to count from 10 to 1. And with each number I say, you will float along the timeline of your past, just observing all the moments of your life pass by without involving any emotions. You are floating along this timeline of your life, all the way to your birth, and making your way back to the soul level, where you can communicate with your higher self, or also known as your quantum self. 10. Letting your mind begin to drift back in time. What were you doing this morning, yesterday, or last month? 9. See what you were doing last year. 8. Floating back along your timeline, 5 years go by, then 10 years. 7. You drift all the way to your school days. See moments flash by when you were a teenager. 6. Drifting through your childhood. See the places you lived during these times. Any memories that come, just let them pass by. 5. You are seeing things from when you were very young. Perhaps they are real accounts of memories you had, or maybe you can just see stories you were told about your early childhood. 4. You can see you're a baby now, just learning to walk. See these moments as clearly as you can. 3. You're a very tiny baby now, before you could walk. See people caring for you. Observe any colors or sounds you may notice from this time. 2. Now you are in your mother's womb, safe and warm. It is quiet in there, and you feel wanted in the world outside of your mother. 1. Now you are only but a spark of life in your mother, sent from your Father. In 0, you're passing through back into the spiritual dimension, the space of unlimited awareness. Observe whatever you are experiencing right now. You sense a presence that is pure and beautiful. It is the most intelligent presence you've ever felt. This presence is your spirit. It is higher self. Notice the qualities of this existence. What is it like? Allow for a moment of stillness now. This higher self has been waiting a long time for you to come to this moment where you can connect and learn. What form does this higher knowledge take on in this moment? What do they look like? Notice every detail and quality about this quantum being that you can. Let her know you're excited that you're here and listening. The first bit of knowledge the Spirit offers is about you in your human form, giving you insight about something you need to know. So open yourself up completely now to anything you need to learn about this current human incarnation you're experiencing. And listen. Listen with an open mind, allowing anything into your mind that needs to present itself. Good. Any messages you receive here now, you remember for the rest of your human life. This is a very important moment with your total soul consciousness. You may hear messages in the form of words, or you may just have a feeling. Whatever you experience is perfectly fine. This is your intuition. Allow your intuition to speak with you. Good. This moment you're spending with your intuition is void of any fears. Fear cannot exist when spirit is present. So without any burden of fear, ask this all-knowing higher knowledge whatever you need to know or anything that comes to mind. Say to your higher self now, how can my human incarnation carry out my soul's purpose? And listen. Incarnating as life on earth is a learning experience, kind of like school. So ask the Spirit now anything you need to know or do as a student in human form. Listen now very closely, because any message you receive is important. Good. As you spend this time together, you are completely rejuvenated. Your mind automatically sorts through any problems with ease and clarity. Being on earth is a chance for us to solve any and all problems so that we can fully experience pure paradise. Ask your higher self now anything that comes to mind, and listen very closely. There are 7 messages that your higher self has for you right now. So as they say each of these things to you, sit with the message and allow yourself to make of it what you will. You deserve the best in every situation. You have special gifts. Turn the negatives into positives. Live and let others live. Remember to make time for play. Meditate as much as you can. Love yourself always. Good. And now you're going to merge fully and completely with your higher self, bringing you full access to your intuition during every moment of your human life. Allow yourself to connect completely with your higher self, becoming a powerful force, never separating again. You are now one with your intuition that guides you while you are in human form, knowing that this form is only temporary. Ask your intuition anything you want and listen with great respect. You are one with your higher self, whole and complete, able to access infinite intuition at any moment. Sit for a moment and really experience the sensation of wholeness. Good. And now we're going to travel to an experience in a past life that would allow you to clear anything that could be holding you back in your present life. So begin to float along your timeline again, and I'll count down from 5. And with each number I say, you get closer and closer to a past life that you need to witness. A past life that will allow you to release any limitations. 5, drifting and floating along your timeline. 4, 3, 2, allowing for your mind to bring you into a past life. 1, you are now in a past life. Gaze around and see what you notice. It appears that this past life is one that allows you to release anything that is holding you back, removing any blocks you may have. Whatever comes up for you, just open yourself to it. Look down at your feet. What do they look like? See your surroundings. Where are you? Notice the details of where you are and what you're supposed to notice here. Sense what kind of person you are in this past life experience. What kind of clothes do you wear? What kind of people do you know? How do you feel in this body? You see that you're going to a place, perhaps an event or a ceremony, to remove any blocks you may have. See this day happen. There are important people here, those that greatly support you. See the special things that take place, allowing for any limitations to be freed. Feel in your body the sensations of all blockages dissipating. Notice how you feel each time something more releases during this special ceremony. You have been waiting for this day for so long, and the others attending this ceremony are also spirits incarnating in this vision to congratulate you on this advancement into complete freedom. The spirits in this experience are people you know now, people you've known, and people you will know along your human life. They are pure spirit. See your body glowing with beautiful energy once you are fully freed. Good. You have completed this spiritual ceremony through this amazing past life experience. You are completely unblocked and you feel more free than you've ever had. And now let your mind leave the ceremony, feeling happy with the experience you've had here. Let your mind float and drift, bringing into your imagination the thought of a beautiful beach. You're walking through the white sand, and it is so soft and warm under your feet. Small waves are lapping against the shore, and as you walk, you see things in the sand like colorful shells and pieces of rock. seaweed, and your own footprints. You see a piece of driftwood that is perfect the size for writing in the sand. So pick it up and go to where the sand is wet with seawater. Begin to write your name in the sand and notice the sounds the stick makes as you scratch it through the sand. Good. Now step back from your name and look at it. You notice a small wave comes and partially washes away your name, also washing away any fears, and another comes and washes your name away even more, washing away anything that brings you anguish, and another after another, until your name is so washed away by the waves and completely washing away your worries, until all you can see is ripples in the sand where your name used to be. And as you continue your walk along this beautiful beach, noticing the temperature of the weather and perhaps the sun on your skin or a nice breeze passing by, maybe you can hear the waves lapping against the shore and some seabirds flying overhead. As you walk a little further, you see a nice chair. So sit down and take a rest and gaze out into the beautiful ocean. Notice the horizon and how the ocean meets the sky. As you look out into this most beautiful scene you've ever witnessed, you notice a white cloud brewing on the horizon and it's coming towards you. When this cloud gets closer, you notice that this cloud is very intelligent. This is the cloud of infinite knowledge. Any questions that you have, begin to blow them out towards the cloud. And watch that as you blow anything that you desire to know, the cloud glows darker and heavy with rain. Continue blowing, allowing the cloud of knowledge to soak up anything you ponder. It becomes heavy with rain and begins to pour down a warm and gentle psalm of purified insight upon the beach. This beautiful rainstorm is filling you with infinite knowledge. Enjoy this rain now. Soak in its boundless intelligence. Good. You've had incredible experiences today, ones that would last you for an entire life. We're going to come back now to wakeful awareness, bringing back all that you have learned today with you. 1, coming back. 2, feeling good. 3, feeling strong. 4, breathing in oxygen, fresh oxygen. 5, feeling complete. 6, feeling whole. 7, feeling wiser. 8, good, coming back now. 9, almost there. And 10, feeling happy and rejuvenated.